All right, much appreciated, Coach, as we welcome all of you to our exclusive coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. They do it big here in Houston, and a second ago it was a Texas-sized welcome for their hometown guys. They're fired up and ready to go as they get set to match up with the Pittsburgh Steelers.
And the Steelers will kick this one off. Number 21,
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Two jet, down, black.
Now a play fake here on first down. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. So they took a shot on first down but couldn't connect.
Well, they certainly didn't waste any time throwing some deep passes here. But the defense, it wasn't unexpected. They told their secondary, be ready. You're going to be tested all night by this team.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Four down. Alert. Shift. Richmond.
34's the mic.
Richmond.
Check him.
Back to the air, Watson on 2nd down. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is it allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Tiger.
Check 3.
Come back. Two jet.
49. Check 49.
Come back.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. And that will be incomplete as well.
It's a great job by this secondary. When I watch them, they remind me of elite defenders on a basketball court, right? They want to contest each and every pass.
Great contest on 3rd down to bring up 4th. On 4th down, here's the veteran Shane Leckler to punt it away. Now on 4th down, we've got a whistle here and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On 4th down, the Texans will turn it over to the active leader in punting yards, and that's Shane Leckler. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. Fair catch called for and made at the 16 or maybe the 17-yard line. A special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
Alert. 3 down. Set. White 80. Jack 16.
Mike, 41's the mic. Check.
They'll throw on 1st down with Roethlisberger. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And give him a gain of 37. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 46.
41's Snickers.
On 1st down, it's Roethlisberger. The 20. Over the middle here to Brown. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line. A very solid gain of 27.
Eight.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 14. And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
And the Texans set to come onto the field. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trite expression 101. Win 1st down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on 1st down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating 1st downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Reset.
Play action from Miller. Now Watson. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. Bud Dupree leading the surge there. He drops him for a loss of 6. Watson off play action. He's got it complete to Braxton Miller. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. Here's Watson. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. Watson on 1st down. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Morgan Burnett. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
8.
After the interception, here's Roethlisberger. On the left side, it's McDonald. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 45-yard line. The Steeler 1st down on the pickup of 11 yards.
Let's go.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
Roethlisberger. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it, and it took the ball off course.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Roethlisberger. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
AB. 3 down.
Throwing now, Roethlisberger on 1st down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
You got to give some credit. They're able to hop up in the air and bat that one away. And that's frustrating for an offensive lineman because the only recourse is when he goes in the air to try and give him some type of a pop or a shove, hoping to bring his arms down.
Now it's Roethlisberger. Man open right side, it's Rodgers. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
Mike 41.
Snickers.
From the red zone now, here's Roethlisberger on 1st down. The quick slant caught and stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well.
Hey, guys, check me out. We got 3.
4 down. Squirrel.
4-1's Mike. 4-1's Mike.
Snickers. 66.
Ben to throw again. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It's way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. To throw again is Roethlisberger. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and short.
All right, Captain. It's batten down the hatches time defensively. Dodged 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're going to try and dial up on 3rd and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen, I think they're throwing it again, don't you?
I think you have to. I think in this situation.
And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Antonio Brown from 3 yards out. And the Steelers have taken a first-quarter lead. Boswell good with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Boswell on now to kick this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And here comes the Texans now. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now, and I'm going to take it into the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Give it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the football.
Give the tackle there to Morgan Burnett.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and it's Texans football as we get going in quarter number 2. And they've got it here with a first down.
With your help, we have now contributed more than $63,000. We'd like to take this opportunity to thank you for all of your
Tight right. 4 down.
Back 22.
They go play action here on first down. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. Seems like this defense, especially the secondary, has really been contesting about every throw in this first half.
Remind me of a good half-court defensive basketball team. Every time a pass is thrown, they're right there in good defensive position, able to affect the play.
Hey, check 24. Watch 24.
Throwing again is Watson. Caught left side, Hopkins. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6.
Richmond.
Hey, defense, let's go.
From the gun on 3rd, Watson. It's hauled in by Ellington. It's the first time that they've looked his way tonight, and he comes up with a first down on the play.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Now Watson. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Hopkins. And he's brought down. A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him.
And it's intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hilton. And this return's going to go backwards about 8 yards, but the interception is good, and they have the football.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Monday.
Now Roethlisberger back into his end zone. And yes, complete to the tight end McDonald. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
Here's Roethlisberger to throw. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back.
Here we go.
No gain on the play, and it'll bring up a third down. Now the old pass completion for no gain, not something you want to call up out of the playbook too often.
Yeah, most offensive coordinators don't have that on their play sheet, so they've got to go back and scramble after this one. But right now,
and Ben goes down in the end zone, and that'll be a safety. And Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
Now the Texans offense, they head back out to do battle here. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say the great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier said than done.
It is easier said than done, but I played with a guy who threw 2 interceptions in the first quarter of a really big game we were playing.
Johnny Unitas?
And no, not quite of that level and not of that age. But I was
going for the age.
I remember looking over at him, and he was smiling. And I thought, what is he smiling about? It's because he had enough confidence in himself that that was a fluke. And he went out and played pretty well the rest of the day.
Please stop by the field house.
He's tight right here. He's tight on the right.
2 minutes to play here in the first half. We're back to Houston after this timeout.
The field house is located just inside Base Union at the lower level.
Single. Key 26. Key 26.
Set. Blue 80. Blue 80.
Silver. Tight dog. Tight dog. Tight dog.
Tiger. Tiger. Tiger.
Mike, he's coming. Check him. Check him.
2 jet. 2 jet.
Here's Watson now on second down. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. T.J. Watt in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. Now the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Gonna need something special here on 3rd and long. After that sack, what does Watson have in his arsenal? They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. And the Steelers signal for another timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They are going for it. Here's Watson. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 47. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. Charles, when plays like that work, it's a thing to behold, but sometimes we see why they're buried deep in the playbook.
And how many times have we been at practice and heard all the other guys chirping about, you know, I used to play quarterback in high school, I can do this, until it becomes a game situation. Not quite the same in many cases.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
41's the mic. 41's the mic. Check, check, check 41.
Big.
Hey, come on, Mike.
2nd and 10. It's Roethlisberger once more. That's complete. It's Bell. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Give him 9 on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1.
41's coming. 41's the mic.
On 3rd and 1, it's Roethlisberger. And he finds McDonald. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. Roethlisberger now 11 of 17 passing thus far. He's got his guys a 1st and 10.
Quarter.
Now Roethlisberger on 1st down. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete.
Let's go.
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 11. Again, it's Roethlisberger. His throw caught right around the 6. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Eli Rogers, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead. Extra point put through by Boswell. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Boswell on now to kick this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. And now out comes Houston. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you've got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
Back to the air, Watson on second down. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
Watch tight end. Watch tight end.
Two jet, come back. Two jet.
Hey, boys, we got 4.
On first down, it's Watson. Griffin's got it, middle of the field. And he carries this one all the way down to the 9. And that one results in 35 yards. To the air yet again, Watson. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Second and goal from inside the 5.
Watch tight end.
Two jet. Two jet.
We got 4.
Set. Blue ahead.
On second down, here's Watson. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver. Third down here.
Third down.
The Texans on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is third and goal. They'll come out in the pistol. Now Watson on third and goal. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. The kick by Fairbairn is good. And that lead is back down to 9 now. So they're still down, but they are able to salvage 3 here heading into the lockers.
This is what you work on from the beginning of training camp. Heading into the half, put some points on the board. No matter what the score says at that point, you've accomplished what you set out to do.
And the Steelers set to take the field. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Let's go, let's go.
Tight end to the right, boys. Tight end to the right. Move. 3 down. 3 down.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Bell. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. So we've reached halftime here with the visiting Steelers out in front. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach? And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Steeler offense now with a football first here to begin the third quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Let's go.
On second down, Roethlisberger. Now he'll be wrapped up around the waist and pushed down. Bernardrick McKinney coming hard on the blitz. He dumps him for a loss of 8.
Crash down, crash.
Now Ben on third and long. And the pressure gets to him again.
Let's go.
DJ Reader in there to drop him for his second sack now here tonight. And now the Texans are going to stop it as they signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Roethlisberger will stay out there, and they're going to go for it on fourth.
84. Who's got 84?
Let's go.
They'll indeed go for it with Roethlisberger. He's got a man, complete. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward.
8.
Strong left.
Let's go.
On first down, it's Roethlisberger. Throw left side complete. It's Bell. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it's a second down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Here we go. Check three.
Now Roethlisberger to throw on second down. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he goes out of bounds, it looks like right at the 50. 4 yards on the pickup, and that is going to set up a 3rd and 1.
8. Set. Black 20.
From midfield now, here's Roethlisberger. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he is out of bounds, just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another first down. Roethlisberger now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Throwing now, Roethlisberger on first down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Bell. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 5 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it second down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. To throw again is Roethlisberger. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
And the Steelers on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Throwing again, it's Roethlisberger. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there.
Watch the run.
Ready?
From the red zone now, here's Roethlisberger on first down. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another first down.
Hot.
8.
Oh, yeah.
Now Bell. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Le'Veon Bell taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
Boswell good with the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Boswell on now to kick this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. So here's the Texans offense now. They get set to start this third quarter. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half two.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Tight left. 4 down.
On 2nd down, here's Miller.
Watch Mike.
This will go for 5 up to the 33.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
The Texans on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5.
Tiger.
Watson. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling.